Hi, you're watching On the Edge in Focus. I'm Rebecca Guzman, and I'm here with the newly nominated president, Mike Stover of the OLLI program. Thank you so much for coming in. So I know OLLI stands for the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, but what does this organization do, or who does it particularly cater to?
Well, we're an organization of lifelong learners. We're a group of retired and semi-retired individuals.
Okay.
There's about 1,300 of us.
Wow.
We're growing. Our membership is up 50% in the last 5 years.
How is it that you guys keep the membership fees so low?
No one's ever paid to teach a class. All on a volunteer basis, including professors from the campus or staff members from the campus coming over and doing an occasional lecture. But most of the presentations, most of the discussion groups, most of the individualized instruction is done by our members. We share, and we have the real resource of people's entire lives, plus all the people they know.
Some of the classes or some of the programs that you guys have, like for example in the summer.
Well, we have the full range of art and music and humanities and science and current affairs and philosophy, plus some socialization activities, what we call them, some socials in which people can just not have a class and just enjoy. But for many of our members we have over 20 of our members who are over 90 years of age.
Wow.
Who are still active, still come, still contribute, while we have a lot of our baby boomer generation coming in, and that's a large measure why we have had such an increase in membership. What we find very, very interesting is working with people like yourself on campus, working with professors on campus. We have what we call the OLLI Cal State Fullerton Collaboration Program, in which our members volunteer to assist in the various colleges of this university. Sometimes, for example, at the Mahalo School of Business, they may be judging certain class projects because of their background in a certain area, or helping on job interviews because they were a former personnel director.
Tell me about your position at OLLI now that you're the newly elected president. What are you going to be doing?
Well, I'll probably be busy. This is a volunteer job. My wife kids me that I used to get paid to do this, and I said, yeah, but I do because I really love doing it. So my job is to be the chief executive officer of this really self-directing organization. We're part of University Extended Education. They make sure that we follow the rules of the university, and they also make sure that we have we have access to the right resources in the university. But there would be no programs. There would be, if there wasn't for our gigantic volunteer base, over 400 people who, in the last 12 months, have either taught a class, a coordinated class, or we have a trolley, a parking lot trolley. As you know, parking on this campus is a challenge.
Yes.
And our members, and some of them are can be physically challenged too. Some, it's a great form of exercise to walk from a distant parking lot to our class. But to others, they need a little bit of assistance. So we have a trolley that we staff and we operate that will take our members from one of the larger parking lots right to our front door. We also have a small parking lot that if you get there early, you can get a spot that only our members and plus some physically handicapped people on campus can park at. So.
Do you guys have any other institutes that you use? Do you use the rec center at all that we have on campus?
Well, some of our members belong to the rec center.
Oh.
I mean, we pay the fee to belong to it. But we have half of our members. We just did a survey about 3 months ago. We asked members, in addition to your experience here with OLLI, what other things do you do in relationship to the campus? And we found at least half our members either contribute money to outside of our organization or serve as volunteers also on campus, whether they be ushers at the baseball and basketball games, or tutors in the nursing program, lots of volunteer activities. We're part of the Music Associates programs or the Friends of the Library program. Our people are very much involved in the campus. So we see it as a great experience to interact with this great university at a time of great need by this university.
Definitely.
Not just be one isolated part of the university being entirely self-sustaining, but also reaching out and helping the university.
So you currently teach a class. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I teach a class called Money News, which is what's happening in business, finance, and the economy, both here in the U.S. and internationally.
So do you hope to make any particular changes to the program now that you are president?
Well, the big thing will be to kind of celebrate our heritage in 2014. That will be our 35th anniversary year. And we'll want to let members know about our history. I mean, in the oral history project of this university, some of our founders were tape recorded.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love learning about how involved all of you are. It's great. It's actually really inspiring because I know this campus is a commuter campus, so sometimes students just come on and off campus, but to see that a lot of people are involved, not just as students, but that's great. That's really great. Well, thank you so much for coming and for taking the time to come. I really appreciate it. And I'm so glad that you got to let us all know and learn about the OLLI program because I'm sure it is the best kept secret here on campus.
Well, thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, no problem. Well, that was it for our episode of On the Edge in Focus. Once again, I'm Rebecca Guzman, and I had the pleasure of interviewing Mike Stover, who is now the president of the OLLI program. So thank you once again.
Thank you.